campaigners, anti-fracking protesters.
Police have drafted in reinforcements from other forces to help deal with anti-fracking protests in the county.
They're increasing the operation to...
Lancashire Police have drafted in reinforcements from other forces to help deal with anti-fracking protests in the county.
They're increasing the operation to provide 24-hour cover at the Preston New Road site, where Quadrilla plans to frack for shale gas. Well, our reporter Eunice Muller is there for us this evening. Eunice.
We've got used to seeing a line of police officers here on one side and on the other, campaigners, anti-fracking protesters, occasionally coming together with quite differing accounts of who did what. But what we appear to be entering now is a completely new phase, because effectively Lancashire Police is admitting it can no longer cope on its own and it needs the help of other forces. The protest here on Preston New Road has extended beyond daylight hours. This watchtower is occupied 24 hours a day. Keeping an eye on anti-fracking campaigners are officers from Lancashire Police. They've now been joined by colleagues from North Wales, Cumbria and Merseyside police forces. The Lancashire Police and Crime Commissioner told me today the decision was taken to prevent day-to-day policing in the wider county being affected.
We've always been reluctant to do that because we wanted to maintain the police presence from Lancashire officers who live and work within the local community. The pressure is such now. It's got to a stage where we have been forced into a situation.
There have been daily protests here since the start of the year, mainly peaceful, but tactics have increasingly been used to cause maximum disruption. And there have been arrests and allegations of heavy-handed policing and allegations of assaults by security staff. Currently, a month of action has been called by a national group with local support, who believe the main drilling operation is about to start.
They are bringing the main drill part onto site. Could be within the next week, could be in the next 3 weeks, we don't know.
And you're determined to stop that, are
Yes.
you? Away from here in Derbyshire, there have been protests outside a company where Quadrilla keeps equipment. A drilling rig is said to have been vandalised recently, but a company would not confirm if it was intended for Little Plumpton. But maintaining access to this site is costing £450,000 a month, and that's increasing by the day.
You know, we didn't believe that the Preston New Road site was suitable. The County Council in Lancashire rejected that site for fracking. This was a decision that was overturned at government level, that they decided to go ahead. So my argument has always been this should not be a burden on the people of Lancashire.
Fracking was always going to be emotive and controversial, but once again, concern over the impact a national decision is having here in Lancashire. So what happens next? Well, Quadrilla told me today, as far as it's concerned, the timetable for its operations here are still on track. As far as the company is concerned, drilling will start sometime in the summer and then test fracking later this year.
All right, Eunice, thanks very much.